Howdy, YouTube neighbors. JC Lock is back. It's Covenant 25. It's Unofficial Balance Patch. And I'm still a little bit exhausted, I will admit, from the events of the last recording. But I'm here. I'm recording. And honestly, it helps get my mind off things. So, last time we struggled, both in game and real life, to finish a Tethys run, the Unofficial Balance Patch. And today, we get to move on to Penumbra, who's definitely improved in the UBP, but still a little bit of a struggle. So, let's get to it. Okay, well, we have Exile Awoken. It's always happy to see. This may not be the best clan combination for making full use of root seeds, but you know, we'll know it when we see it. Starting off with a mortal trade, and remember, this is the Unofficial Balance Patch, so perils of production is going to be at uncommon, so we may not be able to count on the Ember Drain package. In fact, we should count on not being able to count on it. Steel Enhancer, Kindle, kind of a weak start, all things considered, but there's definitely worse starts for this combination. We have got Double X Daedalus, we have got Failure Arcus, and we have got Seraph the Diligent. So this is definitely my least favorite Daedalus, though even this is nowhere near Pushback Talos. So a lot of second place finishers and, you know, least favorite bosses here. So once again, not a strong looking start, but things could definitely be worse. Trader's Quill and Winged Steel. Well, we have a Kindle. We're going to want to pick up Space Prism if we can find it. Trader's Quill is probably more likely to bring value to us than Winged Steel is. Just out of curiosity, what's our situation look like? Umbra banners over steel shops 2 and 3, so this is an Umbra run. So let's dispel ourselves of any notions that this was going to be an Awoken run. Though look at that, that's an Awoken banner over a removal dupe on 4, so hope is not completely lost for the Awoken line. Nonetheless, we have root seeds, so Winged Steel is of somewhat less value to me than we would otherwise have. Let's take the Trader's Quill. Alright, we got Monstrous and Glutton. We don't really have what I would consider a Glutton start. Monstrous isn't wonderful either, but Monstrous, at least we can get it out of the way and let us either take on a robot line or a Awoken line and just have him doing his thing mid. That's a thing we get to do now in the Unofficial Balance Patch, because he doesn't grow in size any further than he currently is. So we'll take Monstrous over Glutton here. Alright, so now the question is, do I take this Horde? Temple's on 2, 3, and 4, and then 8. Okay. So, I was about to say, I've seen the cursed 2, 3, 4 Temple run. A few of those have been on video quite recently, as a matter of fact, but we still do have one last chance at 8, so it's not bad. Boons on 6 and 7. I'm going to take this Horde because with Monstrous Penumbra, I think we're okay for it, and this might actually give us some direction. Gnarled Root. Gnarled Root is calling the shot pretty hard for Thorn Hollow. If we had Sharpens in our opening, I would definitely take it. But we don't. Advanced Prototype is really good for us now. Faulty Loader is okay for us for the rest of the game. Nonetheless, for taking on 15 shards here, I'm going to grab the Advanced Prototype. I like having the early game insurance. It's the what I've come to call Dusk's axiom. The key to victory in Monster Train is to survive until you win. Alright. This actually seems pretty decent. I'm going to put Shade Splitter first. So we're going to eat the Ember Drain. We're going to put a pair of Super Stewards up top. A number mid. Oh yeah, you ate the morsel. I was like, where'd you get your beef? But yeah, no, I know who your butcher is. Crazy that Monstrous Penumbra is not even clearing the Forged Disciple down here. Alright, so you're not even gonna explode in my pyre, you're just gonna get wrecked. That's fine. I do believe I have an Immortal Trade left. Alright, so I'm not going to cast it now. I think I am keen on a Steel Enhancer mid, though. Root Seeds in the back. I'm going to go ahead and blow the Kindle so that I can clear mid. Actually, with a Rubble Morsel in play, I'm going to go ahead and Immortal Trade mid now. And we'll just put out a Train Steward bottom for disruption purposes, if nothing else. Shade Splitter says what? It says a Rubble Morsel. Alright. Pop the Immortal Trade down here. That's Lifesteal 8. That's probably enough to take out the boss by himself. Nonetheless, I think I'm going to do a little bit more damage on bottom. Nope, I'm just going to straight win on bottom. Before 8 Lifesteal Monstrous Penumbra does his thing. Behold, the power of Advanced Prototype. Space Prism. Yeah, we said we were going to take it if we saw it. Oh, man, that hurts. Alright, so... who has no scaling so far? This guy. And now I wish I'd taken the Spike Relic. But I'm still going to take Sharpen here. I think it's good at 1. That's an Alloyed Construct. It's not Animus of Speed here. It's just not. There's value in that Morsel Maker. But honestly, with 2 steel shops on the way, I think we're a robot run today. Endless. I'm looking for quick. Endless is not... quick and multi-strike. Endless is not it. No, I don't want either of y'all for infusions, so I'm not going to worry about that. Temple showing me magic power. Do I even have a magic power card? I don't think I do I? I do not. wish I had more cash. I wish I could take the reroll. But I can't. If that's quicker multi-strike at 110, I have no means of generating cash for it. So we're just going to call this entire ring a bust. And we are going to move on. At least we're still at 15 shards. Mark of Invasion, we can definitely handle that. Well, I said we could. We can because this is Unofficial Balance Patch, because he starts with Fuel 2. We're going to put Umbra down below. Shade Splitter for a Magma Morsel. That means we're going to clear out all top line. But we're going to hurt for it. I don't know that I'm ready for Ember Drain 2 here. I might have been a bit hasty in taking this particular challenge on. Definitely want a Shade Splitter. This isn't great. I need to start causing some damage down below, because once again, Monstrous Penumbra is still not clearing the frontline unit. Is he this weak in the base game? I don't remember him being this weak to not even clear frontline units. Alright. 13. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Train Steward will survive. I'm not keen on that. But we do what we have to do to survive. What's the Shade Splitter here? I should have done that first. Alright, we'll Rubble Morsel up. And I'm going to Root Seeds here. I need you dead. I think we have to win it on mid. I think our top line is so borked right now that we can't count on it. So, how do we do that? We Kindle for some damage. I wish we could have gotten a better morsel, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, we get through it. Ooh. It's not pretty. Not pretty at all. But we get through it. I definitely want Making of a Morsel if this is going to be a really channel. Of all rares to stick in my common pack, it has to be Channel Song. Alright, so let's talk about Razor Sharp Edge now. If I take Razor Sharp Edge, I'm now looking for Quicken plus 25 instead of Multi-Strike. So yeah, we take Razor Sharp Edge because it's Razor Sharp Edge. Steel Shop. Oh, really? The same 3 again? Alright. Well, I got exactly what I'm looking for now, at least. Show me, robot. Thank you so much, Monster Train. Oh, and double magic power again. So we might actually need to start counting shards to make sure we have enough by the end of this. Robot into robot. Actually, hang on. I don't think I've done a robot run in the UBP yet. Okay, yeah. So his infusion's even better than it used to be. I was worried it might be worse. Maybe it's just paranoia from having the Ember Drain package taken away from me. Now that I have what I want from the magic shop, I'm not going to a shop next ring. I kind of want to get a purge going here. Let's see. I think it's just going to be a train steward. I mean, they're good, but we don't have room for 4 of them on the train. We just don't. Alright. Cavern, show me anything but Malika. Okay. Well. Huh. This is going to require Stygian Melting Hellhorn. Alloy the Ancients. It's not One Horn's Tome. That's way too risky. So there's not really anything we're looking for here. Stygian. It's not Stygian either. Melting. Got Remnant Pact. I don't even really hate Sacrificial Resurrection. I like Quickless Recruitment. So, yeah, Melting is the only one we have any hits on. So let's take a look at that. Sacrificial Resurrection. How serious am I about this? Dang, when a card with Consume is played. I think we skip here. Yeah, we skip here. I said I wouldn't hate Sacrificial Resurrection, but there's not really anything we can do with it. So, disappointing Caverns, but at least it wasn't Malika. At least we don't have to live with the disappointment over and over for the rest of the run. Alright, Double X Daedalus, 40 shards. Double X Daedalus is actually kind of bad news for our robot line. Because we don't have pings, we don't have any means of getting... Oh wow, you don't even survive the initial onslaught, huh? How bad is Monstrous Penumbra? I don't remember him being this bad. So yeah, we're on our own now. We couldn't even play a chump if we wanted to. So what we're going to do is we're going to double Shade Splitter up top. Going to get nothing for our trouble. Come down, put a little bit of damage into the frontline unit here. We're going to end our turn. Don't you... alright. Okay. What do you think about this now? I don't have morsels this turn, so I can play out the Train Steward. Train Steward will die. Train Steward will not die. Okay, well, he can die next turn. is nothing working today? Oh, you're quick. You're not even going to kill him. Oh, jeez. Okay, well... yeah, this kind of sucks. You're hasty. Okay, so I only have to deal with this train steward one more turn, and I have 7 fuel, so I'm okay. I'm not wonderful, but I'm okay. Let's save the Kindle for next turn. Alright, train steward's dying. Oh man, we're going to take some pyre damage I don't really want to take though. 2. Yeah, I need you to die to my spikes, thank you. Ah, I should have played the Kindle first. I can still save it. Alright. Knowing that the train steward's going to die, I can go ahead and feed my robot. Yeah, I would like to get 30 into you. Root seeds, root seeds. We have 9 fuel. That's more than enough to get through this. Double immortal trade again because I can. Life stealing robot. Void binding. Okay, let's talk. Where's our magic shops? Magic. Not a great magic. Mediocre magic. Great magic. We can make our deck functionally 0 for void binding. Or we can maybe stick permafrost in it. That's not great. And once again, void binding, it should not be rare. Now, if Perils of Production was common, I can see void binding going up to rare. I cannot see the double nerf on the Ember Drain line. I can't justify it internally. Nonetheless, void binding is a much better pick than spreading spores or blazing bolts, that's for sure. Thing is, though, we already have a holdover target. And making of a morsel. We have scaling. It's not wonderful scaling, but it's scaling. We have survivability. We don't need void binding. It's hard to pass up this kind of power, though. Where are my removals? I'm getting removals on 4. Probably not getting removals on 5. I'm getting removals on 6. Alright. Let's take void binding. That kind of power is hard to pass up, even if it doesn't really fit our current paradigm. And that's a pair of hollows and a vine mother for the unit draft, so thank God I didn't need that. What do we need here? Draw? Ember? I'm kind of thinking we need draw. Alright, just out of curiosity. Nah, I don't have room for you. At this point, as good as the train stewards are, they are kind of losing their shininess. We have architect pivot. Well, 80-50. Even at 2, that seems really bad. Let me think about this. So, architect is 4, robot is 2. If we put architect on the floor, we do not have the space for even one morsel. We can't take architect here. Alright, we are going to take another hit from the failure needle here. -2 in intrinsic. Well, intrinsic space prism kind of gets the job done. And honestly, I kind of want it regardless. So we're going to take it. I'm going to -2 making of a morsel. If I don't find holdover, it's a possible spell chain target. Now what are we duping? Razor sharp. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a second razor sharp edge. Okay, 65 shards, ring 4. Party boys. Spell shield 2. Well, we've established I have no spell damage, so this is free money. No morsel generation to start with. Dang, I put Train Steward down there to die to that 15/2. Construct. I think the play is Space Prism mid. Kindle, if I've done my math right, clears everybody but the collector. That is unfortunate. Magnum Morsel will clear the collector. And yes, I am that greedy. Thank you for asking. Alright, got my making of a morsel. Root seeds, rebel morsel. I am actually going to keep the lifesteal going here. I think that's correct. Give me another turn with him. Number drain 3. Okay, razor sharp, razor sharp. We have one more round of lifesteal, at which point we're going to have 48 health. Not going to clear that line, but I can get rid of the 9/2 at least with some spikes. And then Root Seeds is going up here. Alright, let's keep the lifesteal going. And I basically just need to fuel up at this point. Oh, man. Is that Magma Morsel going to die to spikes? No, he's not. We're good. We actually managed to clear the line with help from Magma Morsel again. How funny is that? Why are you down to... Oh, you're down to 4 with the lifesteal. Okay, so... What we're saying is that you're going to immediately die here. Okay, you can take 2 hits, 18, nope, you're just going to die straight. So, we invest everything up top. We'll send the train steward down to die here. I don't want to redraw him in 2 turns. And I think I'm actually... Yeah, I'm going to put some lifesteal on him. I can take the Ember Drain for next turn. I'm okay with that. Yeah, and you're just dying straight up without doing anything useful. 8. We're going to have 10 fuel, 9 fuel when all is said and done. That should be enough. Yeah, so let's get our Herbal Morsel. Let's finish up our lifesteal. And, yeah, Mortal Trade Void Binding to end it. And we get through Party Boy. Well, that sure is another Void Binding, with the Perils of Production looking right at me. You want to know the funny thing, though? The really funny thing? Neither of these is correct. It's the Ember Forge. Ember Forge solves my Ember issues, and it gives me morsel generation, which we're currently kind of lacking on. Every instinct in my mouse clicking fingers is telling me not to press that button here. But this is just objectively correct. Now, if this wasn't Seraph the Diligent, no, it would be easy. Perils of Production, we take it now. But this is Seraph the Diligent. We're taking Ember Forge over Void Binding and Perils of Production for the first, and let's face it, only time in Monster Train history that will ever happen. And, no, I can't do anything with any of y'all. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm going to swing left. I'm going to take this Horde. Well... let's chat. $170 plus... what do we got? Let's see. Half of 170 is 50 plus 35 is another 85. So roughly 255 if I'm doing my math right. I think that's actually worth keeping Monstrous Penumbra around. Yeah, we'll take Mark of a Champion. Magic Shop is showing me double stack. Okay. You know, this lack of having a ping is, or this lack of a ping is annoying me, but I don't think it's annoying me that much. We're gonna grab Heaven's Gold, and we're gonna call this one a day. Another somewhat underwhelming cavern event. Okay, so still have nothing to invest magic power into, and that's fine. -1s at this point. Go into my razor sharp edges for sure. I want to be able to play them if I'm ember drained. Double stack. I'm not seeing a double stack, am I? I'm really not. No. Let's not get crazy. We're gonna spin it. We do not gain holdover, but I'm keen on permafrosting that void binding. Can't use that +10. Razor Sharp is getting the -1. Let's go ahead and purge out that last Train Steward now. Alright. That's that ring. Ring 5, 80 shards, Crystal Cloak. Well, so much for Monstrous Penumbra surviving. Multi-strike at that. No, we cannot take this on. Okay. Let's assume at this point we're losing Monstrous Penumbra. Can we carry on with just the robot? We still have top floor divinity to solve with our robot line. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try. The existence of spikes is going to change the equation somewhat. 48, 52, 56. You do not survive. Okay, let's see what Shade Splitter says. Magma Morsel is not going to do it. Steel Enhancer. Okay. It's not going to do it. Ironically, if I draw Void Binding, maybe. Okay, well, we've got what we got. We play what we're dealt. I wish I had room for that Sharpen. I do not. Steel Enhancer is not quite enough, isn't it? So once again, this is 48, 52, 56. It's just not enough. If I kindle and destroy you, that's going to be 28 plus 28. That's 56. So that's even worse. All right. Alia jacta est. The die is cast. We're going to very quickly find ourselves with a hits on the floor problem. Alright. Excavator seems good. Ironically, now we have enough hits on the floor. Should have kindled first. I still can, and that means I'm not going to take any damage. And I do want a Shade Splitter for the fuel, even though that means I'm drawing less, but that's fine. Got the Magma Morsel. Jeez, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Alright. I can Razor Sharp Edge once. And I'm going to Razor Sharp Edge here. That gives me another hit on the floor. Timber Morsel is not going to cut it. 57. I'm going to take 24 pyre damage. Oh yeah, because we're quick. Okay, well that'll help for next time around. Part of me wants to play this Void Binding. I'm not playing a Sharpen if that happens. But that's kind of fine. Yeah, this ain't pretty. This is not pretty. Why is Monstrous Penumbra so weak? Man, I'm sorry I'm not talkative. I'm kind of wondering how we survive this. Draw a full hand next turn. See what we can pull off. Morsel Excavator for sure. Making of a Morsel for definite. We've got Void Binding in the bag. Two by two. 9 stealth to eat. That does not look great for us at all. Whew. There's a non-zero chance we can eat one more round off him. Alright. You take the hit of 14. Nope, you're going to take 2 hits of 4 and you're going to die too. Oh well. Okay. Void binding. It feels like we're close. No damage shield morsels. So let's bring you in. Absorb 1 hit. Oh my god. I don't know how, but that 1 hit is enough. And we get through the cloak. And all that work for a quarter. Wow. Okay. Well, we take the Umberstone. None of this can do it for me. Alright, what are we killing off now? With Emberforge in play, I think Sharpen still has value for us. Let's kill a pair of Shade Splitters. Trinket Shop. Well, Mind Jax is a last resort divinity plan. We have to take it. And then let's say we spin it, we take the money, that brings us to 220. That's not going to be enough for a trinket. So we're not going to spin it. We're just going to take the money and run. Okay. Get you out. Seems good. You are Hellborn Harvest. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's a Rebel Morsel. I'm okay getting you a little bit more lifesteal. Incant. Okay, good to know. I have no morsel generation in hand, so I'm getting Ember Drained again next turn. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We are setting ourselves up for success. Incant? No, Hellborn Harvest. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 30 damage on you. We're going to get Trample on you. We're going to get some morsels down. You sweep? Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Alright, well, you can kill them off. Incant. Alright. Well, Magma Morsel's definitely coming down. Let's talk about what's happening mid now. Okay, we're getting a Rebel Morsel. So I'm okay to do another Immortal trade. Let's see, you get a Sharpen. And I think you can get a Razor Sharp Edge. I think that's safe. Okay, Hellborn Harvest here. Big beefy sweeper here. Alright. Alright, Razor Sharps. Root Seeds. And yeah, there's no way I'm playing out a Morsel with a Sweeper and a Hellborn Harvest. That's not happening. Alright. None of y'all sweep. Rebel Morsel means we get another Immortal trade. Yeah, you can get another lifesteal too. And some more spikes. Well, I still have something left over for you. Yeah, Ember Forge was definitely the right call. Definitely. It's so weird to say. Yeah, more lifesteal for you, please. There's a non-zero chance we have the kill down below, honestly. Show me what you got. We have the kill down below, I'm pretty sure. No? So what you're saying is I don't have enough lifesteal. That's what you're saying. Alright. I don't know why I'm playing this out. It just feels right. Yet more lifesteal. So, Monstrous Penumbra is still a sucker's bet. Don't get me wrong. But Void Binding is rare now, right? We're sure about this? Well, this is a rare pack. I don't know why I wouldn't expect to see it in here. Is there any reason I want a Wretch? If I would take this Wretch if I had Rail Spike. I don't. Some really strange part of me wants to take Wildwood Custodian and slap it into our Ember Furnace here. But the sane part of me wants to stay at 100 shards. So yeah, we're going all in on Monstrous now. That's happening. Permafrost. Kind of want to permafrost one of the Immortal trades. So I think I will. I still have no magic power, right? Yeah. Alright, so -1s now I assume go into Root Seeds. Spin it. Holdover. Okay. So. Is it holdover making of a morsel? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. It is. -1 into root seeds. And now that we're broke, we're going to take some money. Purges. I don't dislike steel enhancers in the context of Seraph the Patient, and we're at 25 cards. I'm actually keen on keeping this sharpen. So, with Emberforge in play, and making of a morsel held over, I'm going to remove 1 Shade Splitter and 1 Root Seeds. Allows me with 23 cards with Diligent. That's definitely worth remembering. But I like where we're at. Mark of Invasion. Again, with a Mark of Invasion. So Mark of Invasion on ring 7 is Wilt Wings, and that will destroy me, so we can't. Yeah, 255 with the Mark of a Champion relic. I have no Mortal Gem to start with. I got scaling, and you can have some spikes. Alright. Let's chat. Okay, everybody dies mid. I'm kind of surprised about that. So, I think I'm just going to invest for the future and move on. Alright. You're going to run out of lifesteal. I would kind of like you to keep your lifesteal. So, I'm going to pop Kindle. Steel Enhancer and Razor Sharp go up here. I'm going to go ahead and Immortal Trade you. And we have bottom decked our Emberforge. It's not a... Nah. You know, I was going to say something. I don't think I will. Nobody's sweeping or anything. Emberforge. So now we have a hard call to make. Well, we really don't. 4 lifesteal, 1 Ember Drain. That's fine. Alright. So, one of the reasons I picked Emberforge was, in addition to the morsel generation, that +2 per turn. Any sweepers here? No. Good. Alright, you get the lifesteal morsel. That's a no-brainer. That +2 Ember means I can be somewhat generous with my immortal trades on mid. Okay. I definitely want more spikes on you. The difference between 4 and 8 spikes is not seeing a 15 by 2. Or it not hitting me twice, anyway. Alright. It's an Entumber Morsel. Let's check the Shade Splitter first. Rubble Morsel. You can get an... Double checking for sweepers. You can get an Entumber Morsel. Which means this is just fuel for you. And I don't feel the need to play anything else. So we're going to end our turn. Righto. Alright, once again, checking the Shade Splitter. It's a Rubble Morsel. Alright. Timber Morsel for you. Rubble Morsel for you. Root Seeds up. And I'm okay to do an Immortal Trade now. Brings us up to 10 lifesteal. You guys are going to wreck your faces on spikes. That's going to be funny. Well, we have the kill down below. I'm just going to let it rock. Four Ember a turn would be just amazing. But, no. I'm going to grab the Can of Alive, because we have Morsel Gen to make use of it. Oh, Cycle of Life. That greed, though. Yeah, we take that. We are actually going to make use of Monstrous Penumbra, and that simultaneously terrifies and titillates me. So, let's talk, actually. That magic shop's good value, but I can't really afford any more purges in the face of Diligent. What am I duping? I like the idea of duping Making of a Morsel, but I don't think that's extreme value. Whereas here's money, a little bit of insurance, and probably some health for my Ember Forge, which may not be irrelevant. So, despite the fact this is a removal dupe, I still think the better value for us in this bizarre run in which we have found ourselves is the right side. Peeking in the steel shop. Okay. That plus 25 is happening regardless. I need the Morsel Generation. I need to make sure that he's not going to die to a random sweeper. Trinket shop. Okay, well. Emblem of the Exiles, one of the best relics in the game. Wing Technology, a direct answer to Top Floor Divinity. Except, I think at this point we've decided we're not going to play Top Floor Divinity. Because even with Morsels having damage shield, that still doesn't solve the problem of keeping Ember Forge alive. So we can't play top floor. We're going to play mid because we have the Mine Jacks. And then Monstrous Penumbra is going to go on bottom. And that's going to be a fun time. Cursed Vines, direct counter to Seraph the Diligent. We can't take both Emblem of the Exiles and Cursed Vines. So, now comes the huge question. First, what's in the temple? Show me what's in the temple. Spell chain, 10 and piercing. Do I have a... I guess I could spell chain a Kindle. I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. No. We stayed 100 shards. So... question then becomes... can we beat Seraph the Diligent without Cursed Vines? Because I really want Emblem of the Exiles. Emblem of the Exiles is basically Penumbra's plan to survive bottom floor Divinity. So, the question then comes down to, who do I fear more? Divinity or Seraph the Diligent? Let's look at our deck. I can feed her Steel Enhancers. I can feed her Sharpen. I keep saying her. It's a him. I can feed him Sharpen. I have this consumes. This consumes turn 1. I can probably feed him an Immortal Trade. Yeah. Yeah, we can handle Seraph the Diligent. So we're going to take Emblem of the Exiles. Alright, we're going to, because we have Heaven's Gold, we're not going to spend any more money. We're going to leave our Pyro Attack power at 52. We're going to cross our fingers and hope we don't die to a bad draw. Okay, we have to play Robot Top Floor because I don't want our Pyre getting hit by these 15 by 3s. $180. I want to play Penumbra Bottom Floor if I can. We're going to try it. Okay. I don't have Morsel Generation yet, so I'm just going to dump you up top. Penumbra. Space Prism. Oh, I forgot. Penumbra, yeah, Penumbra had it all along. So, that was probably the wrong call. In retrospect. Yeah, nothing's going to do 100 damage to him in one round. So, yeah, that's fine. We're just going to scale up here. So now we're not going to have sufficient space up top for all of our Morsel Gen. But I think we are honestly kind of all in now on Monstrous Penumbra bottom. Construct here is going to be for incidentals, and we have once again not drawn into our Ember Forge early enough. So, since we are going in on Penumbra, what do I want to feed her this turn? I would like to. We can get away with the Cycle of Life here. We can feed. Yeah, we'll feed her the Cycle of Life. Just keep scaling up top. Draw our cards. Take our point of damage. Oh, no, there he is. Okay. I don't think we cast Umberstone this turn. I think Yeah, I think we cast the Umberstone this turn. That solves this round of consumption and allows me to drop an Immortal Trade here. Still not ideal, but ideal never showed up to the party. And we have our Ember Forge in play now. So, any sweepers? No. That means you get Mortal Excavator. I will... Wait, how did you live? Alright. Kindle for you. Making of a morsel. I have to get rid of that. And I want to go ahead and Shade Splitter. Alright. How many more waves this we got? Alright. Gotta get rid of this. Morsel Jeweler for you. Absolutely. I feed her a Sharpen. I'm gonna keep calling him a her. I don't know why I'm gonna do that, but I am. I want to hold over my Making of a Morsel. We keep preparing for the end of the world up top. I want to stack some more Ember Drain while I can, or some more Lifesteal while I can. I'm starting to wonder if maybe the answer to my question originally as to who I fear more between Divinity and Seraph might have been incorrect. Whoa, nope. I can give you a Shade Splitter now. Oh, I played him in the wrong section, but okay. You can have a Morsel Miner, I guess. Why not? Since, at this point, I'm pretty sure Monstrous Penumbra is the beatdown. Jeweler. Rid of you. I'm gonna cannibalize the Jeweler, and I'm okay feeding her the cannibalize. More Jewelers. Okay, well. Fine. Sweepers? No. Morsel Jeweler can die right here. Root Seeds. Okay, we are nowhere near taking out Seraph at bottom. So, that's a thing. Seraph can have my... Making of a Morsel, because I'm not going to have room on top for everything. Magma Morsel. You out. And honestly, at this point, dump everything we have into doing as much damage as we can on bottom. And we should be able to finish it on top. But it's a lot closer than I feel comfortable with. Seraph, that's what it's like fighting party boys, just FYI. Okay. At this point, I don't really think it matters what I feed you. Check the shade splitter, you never know. Alright, well, we're going to put the jeweler up here. And I'm honestly going to play out everything I got. Yeah, we have this covered easily. I still want to play everything out, though, because I'm a little tilted, if I'm being honest. Okay. So, that was a preview of what playing Penumbra bottom floor looks like, and that's good to keep in mind. Okay. Well, this start doesn't suck. I still don't know what the point of Kindle is in the Unofficial Balance Patch. Space Prism. Okay, Penumbra clears first wave. That's cool. Shade Splitter says a magma morsel, so it goes here. Alright. I have to Immortal Trade, because we're playing Penumbra bottom. And I've got to do my best to keep Robot alive. Harvest Wave. Okay, well, let's see. I don't have enough Ember to play everything I want. I'm keen on giving you an Entumbra morsel. I think Cycle of Life is important. From here, things get a little bit more questionable. I still think Razor Sharp Edge here is correct. We're in a Morsel Miner here. Honestly, Sharpen. Alright, we played our hand. We have enough to play everything here. We're going to begin with Cycle of Life. Neither of y'all incant, right? Yeah. I kind of want a razor sharp downstairs now. Morsel Jeweler definitely comes mid. You have plenty of lifesteal. You... Yeah. I have to give it to you right now. You're not looking great. We're gonna leak here. But that's Harvest Wave for you. That could have gone a lot worse. Still not doing wonderful here, though. Oh, man. Magma Morsel. Making of a morsel. Yeah, I think we keep checking our shade splitters. Okay. We're still nowhere near where we need to be. I pretty much... You're gonna heal up. I don't think I need to Immortal Trade yet. So for right now, I'm going to Root Seeds up, get as much damage into the mini-boss as we can. Oh boy. Rage 6 represents another 36 damage. I think that's kind of where we're at. I think that's where we're at. Do we even survive this mini-boss here? Nope, we do not. We need 4 shots on him, and we don't have it. Okay, well... I don't think we have a winning line here. We're going to try one more time. Let's instead... Let's begin with a Kindle. We'll play Penumbra top. Now, that means we're not going to be able to give Penumbra morsels. So we got to keep that in mind. But at least with Penumbra on top, we have a clock on Divinity. Cycle of Life is not going to cut it. Void Binding? Not even Void Binding does it. No, we cannot play. Alright, let's try one more time with the setup we had, but we may have just lost here. I still think, well, maybe not. Maybe incanting them is not the right call. So let's put the Kindle into Divinity. let's bet on Monstrous Penumbra as much as we can. Mortal Jeweler goes mid. All other scaling goes bottom. I'm not keen on all that armor being generated, but there's not much we can do about it. Okay, and that's Harvest Wave. Harvest Wave is getting through us. That 15 by 3 is what's causing the majority of our problems. Nope. Yeah, Monstrous Penumbra, even with Mark of a Champion, just doesn't hit hard enough for us to scale on mid against Divinity. Let's cannibalize and see what we get. We get nothing. Alright, well, alright. That's not going to work. This is our last attempt. Come what may, we win or lose here. So, yeah. We cannot put our scaling into Penumbra. 255 is all he gets, period. We have to put our scaling into our robot because that's where all the hits are. So this is the deck we go to battle with. I am going to wait a turn this time before playing Immortal Trade. We're gonna see if that helps at all. Okay, let's think. That gives us more Ember to play with. We clear this wave. I want to cannibalize this guy, see what we get. Okay. Anybody? Oh, no, you will die to spikes. You will die to spikes. Alright. Let me fill her up. I'm okay with you having a damage shield. Doesn't hurt anything. No, I'm going to cycle life up here. I need survivability on my robot. We're going to try the Umberstone this time. That's going to clear that entire line. Oh, Penumbra dies here. Can we prevent that? Yeah. We can prevent that by... Shade Splittering to accept that first hit of 3. And then Penumbra's damage shield will take the 19. And then he'll turn around and heal himself. I'm going to do better on this line. We play Void Binding here. That means that we have 2 less Ember. But we take... It's not going to be enough to take out that guy, but it might give us more breathing room. We're going to do it. We come close. So 1 hit to the Pyre each from them. We are still nowhere close on the mini-boss. Oh, we don't have any Ember at all. That's rough. Yeah. Well, this is a loss. We bet on Monstrous Penumbra, and we made the wrong bet. So, let's just play it out at this point as best we can. Yeah, we don't even clear this line. More jewelers. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me. This is the part where I usually say I had a great time. I hope you did too. But honestly, I think this is the least fun I've had playing Monster Train in some time. Wow, this run hurt a lot. And I think the quality of my recording has suffered for it. For that, I apologize. So, thank you for joining me, regardless, one way or another. And I will see you next time. Hopefully, when we go into Rector, it won't be nearly as painful. We'll see you around.